Hello, Mason. This is day 4 of the bone
4 days
graft
left.
video blog. 4 days left.
I'm scared.
So let's start with, what do you have in your hand? What are you sharing?
Well, my bone graft. So
This is the
you
X-ray.
see the V? It's like right here. Oh, right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the cleft palate is. And they're gonna put bone marrow from my hip and fill in that V.
Yep. And that's the graft. That's the bone graft.
Real
And
one.
this is an X-ray of your mouth. And you asked me a little while ago why it looks like you have so many teeth. It's because you haven't lost all your baby teeth yet. All right. So let's talk about anesthesia. What about the anesthesia?
Well, let's first talk about the needle and the mask. So for younger kids, I don't really need to use a mask anymore, but for younger kids, they use the mask because they're not big enough or they're not like strong enough to use the IV yet. So they have to put on a mask, and that's how they put the medicine in, by the mask. This surgery, because I'm old enough and strong enough, they're putting the IV in, and they are using the mask, but only for breathing. No medicine or anything, just for breathing.
So in order to make you fall asleep this time, it's going to be through the IV.
Yes. Mask doesn't do anything. All it's doing is providing me air.
Which is pretty important.
Yes.
Okay. So Mason, we've gotten some interesting suggestions for what to throw in a blender.
I need to talk about my IV.
Oh, all right. We're going back to the IV.
IV also means needle.
Yes.
And they put the IV, like right here usually, in the vein.
Mm-hmm.
And when they first put it in, the thing that they first pump in is actually not the sleeping medicine. It's actually the giggle medicine.
The giggle medicine.
Basically, it makes you like giggle, and it's like you can't feel anything, and everything seems funny to you.
And it makes you see like 100 of your brother.
Yeah, and it makes your eyes go woozy. Same as the sleeping medicine, but after you're in the room, the operating room, that's when they pump in the sleeping medicine. And your eyes don't, like, they still go woozy, except more woozy, and your eyes get like even more like tired.
Yeah.
And then you just fall asleep.
And it takes a matter of seconds.
Yeah, one day I stayed up for 1 minute because like I didn't know what happened. I just couldn't fall asleep. I wasn't strong enough. So they had to pump more in me. And then I was like, oh yeah. So.
All right. Well, so we've gotten some interesting suggestions, Mason, about what to put in the blender after the surgery. So
yes, because if you didn't know, I'm only allowed, for the first week, I'm only allowed to have blended stuff.
Right. So what are some of the weird things that you're going to try to put in a blender?
So these are the things. I probably put this down. But these are the things. Spaghetti, meatballs, or both, donuts, and cereal plus milk. So this is what I'm going to do. Spaghetti, maybe. Meatballs, yes. Donuts, oh yeah, you probably should have added donuts with chocolate, like in the blender, because they also put some more chocolate in the blender. But that, definitely yes. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but hopefully good. Cereal plus milk, maybe.
Maybe.
That's a maybe.
All right.
Actually, it's a maybe or no, because, what if it's not blended enough?
All right. Well, Mason, you know what? This is getting a little long, so we're going to wrap it up. So tomorrow we'll be back. Do you have any parting words?
If you have a cleft palate and you don't know what it looks like, first of all, here you go. If you have a cleft palate and you have a surgery just like mine, just make sure, stay calm.
See ya.